Folks, welcome back to Crypto Kings, and today we're going to be going over what an analyst recently said about Shiba Inu and why this is pretty big stuff for the future. So if you guys are new, let's get right into it. Now, in today's video, I'm going to get into exactly what the daily hodl here said, and this honestly is pretty big stuff because this prediction was made just a day ago, and while technically it did play out, this actually means an awful lot for the near future. So they talk about Dogecoin, Solana, and one more altcoin, of course, in this case being Shiba Inu, which could ignite big rallies while Bitcoin and Ethereum cool off. And that's something that I think a lot of people, sort of need to think about is that, while Ethereum and Bitcoin aren't moving radically, can Shib still make progress? That's the question we're going to try to answer in this video. So they talked a little bit about this, and a prominent crypto strategist and trader said he's expecting Doge, Solana, and one more altcoin to ignite while Bitcoin and Ethereum take a breather. And I think you could agree, Bitcoin and Ethereum, yeah, they've been taking a breather. It's nothing tragic or anything, but they haven't really been soaring like they were when you take a look at the the overall month chart. They were kind of soaring. It's very reasonable to say, hey, this momentum ain't gonna go on forever. So it continuously goes here. Pentoshi tells his 291,000 Twitter followers that Doge is going to rally to 42 cents after taking out resistance at 23. So there's the Doge guess here. And the real thing that matters here is Shib. So as you guys can see, I will zoom in for you because this is a little bit small. So this is, sort of the guess here on Shib. Now remember, this was a couple of days ago, and I'm going to get into what actually played out here. So the idea here is that Shib, once it, sort of broke past this, 858 line, that it was getting ready to retest the 0.00001 line, which obviously is pretty big stuff because this is all the way into a new decimal place. So what actually happened? How did this pan out? Well, thankfully, this was pretty successful, and I'll tell you guys why. So as you guys see, we're sitting here right now at 8063. So his prediction technically did not actually come true, but why I like this and why I would definitely still call this a success is because this momentum has happened many times in the past. So the idea here that this analyst had was, okay, we're going to push the 858 line, and that's kind of, if I start where this sort of rally really broke out, it's around here. So 858, this area here is what the analyst was saying, and then after this, we very well could see a surge pushing itself all the way up, getting to the 0.00001 line, which obviously, up here would be a pretty big deal. But unfortunately, after this event, what happened was Ethereum and Bitcoin lost a little bit of steam. So essentially what this proved is that, yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum do dictate a good deal about what's going on with Shib's price, but regardless, this potential for a breakout is still possible in the near future. So even though, this rally, which got really close, I'm telling you, man, it got close, it peaked eventually here at 945, it got quite close, but unfortunately, Bitcoin just didn't hold out. And when you correlate the dates here, you go early 17th, late 16th, you guys can see late 16th, and Bitcoin kind of falls a bit, and that definitely puts a damper on things. You look at Ethereum, you'll get kind of the same idea here. So you have Ethereum here, and if I look at all the way here on the 16th, you guys can see late 16th, that little dip, sending it down to a little bit in the low 31s, which unfortunately sort of killed the momentum for this rally. But let's be hypothetical here. Let's say Bitcoin and Ethereum didn't lose their steam. Let's say Shib's timing here was just a little bit off and was managed, to have this rally a couple of days before while Bitcoin and Ethereum were running. And then, hey, if Bitcoin and Ethereum managed to continue to run while Shib was ready to break this key point of resistance, that very well could help it enter the new decimal place. And that, again, is why I view this as such a success, is because had this not happened, had Bitcoin and Ethereum not taken a dive, which, inevitably led to, sort of a crash here in Shib, if those, cryptos did not take a dive, then it's very likely that we would have seen some type of run up to 0.00001, which obviously, is a pretty groundbreaking achievement for SHIB. It's been a long time, since we've been there, since we've, sort of held that line of support. So again, it is managed to consolidate here at around 0.00008, which is okay. And I anticipate that it probably will, sort of bounce around here for the foreseeable future. Some candles probably looking like that for the foreseeable future here. So that is my immediate guess as to what we'll be seeing here for, the next couple of, maybe days here. A little bit of a consolidation at this mark, which is fine. And again, I would anticipate that right now is perhaps a good time to buy in if you want to, perhaps in the future, catch a run up to 0.00001. Speaking of catching potential future financial gains, if you guys want to get some financial gains, check out Webull. Link down below in the description, fellas. If you guys like me, you guys enjoy the channel, you guys want to support, we both get some free stocks. And let me tell you, man, Webull's been surprising me these days, man. They've been giving me a lot of free stocks, and I know you guys get it too. I think it's 4 free stocks right now, potentially, if you guys use my link down below in the description. And I really do appreciate the support, guys, and it is a great way to get started. Webull definitely has the best affiliate link program out there, so link down below in the description. Why not get some free stocks? Even if you trade on Robinhood or something else, you could still get, perhaps, 15, 20 bucks worth in free stocks with my link down below in the description. But anyways, fellas, this, like I said, definitely is a good sign, because after this consolidation, it is possible we could see this sort of move again. And you guys can see the relative strength index here really isn't being pushed all that hard. And this is where, you sort of have to wrap your head around the fact that, unfortunately, in this case, SHIB was sort of bottlenecked by Bitcoin and Ethereum, because what we're looking at is, just a very sort of lackluster, really a lackluster level of volatility. This isn't a huge spike. If you look at a, perhaps different time, on the 7th here, this is a spike. I mean, this is pretty volatile. The RSI being pushed up to 84, this is pretty volatile. This is a very, very volatile jump here, early in August. But when we look now, man, there's nothing volatile about this. There's nothing shocking about this. It looks just like a very standard growth of around 5 to 10%, pushing us finally up to a very, very key line of potential support. So, had Bitcoin and Ethereum not, sort of given out, this was very possible. I mean, it was very possible that, right here, sitting right in the middle of the relative strength index here at around 9, that it could have hurtled up towards the top of the RSI, could have hurtled up to the top here, and finally ended up pushing past the 0.00001 line. And that really is the biggest thing about the RSI, man. I think a lot of people aren't realizing is that, hey, ideally, we don't want to see extreme volatility, extreme buy volume, extreme sell volume. That's a problem because that usually means it's not sustainable. But like I just showed you guys, in this particular instance, it isn't anything exceptional. It isn't anything special that is, some extreme, quick, rapid rate of growth. It's nothing along those lines. It's a very standard 5 to 10%, type of growth for a crypto like this. And, had Bitcoin and Ethereum not bottled out, which they did, this could have definitely continued to grow. And this analyst would have been right in saying that, hey, this is very likely going to break past this very keen line of resistance. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments, fellas, what you guys think about what this analyst said and where you think SHIB will be going here in the near future. Remember, guys, use my Webull link down below in the description. I appreciate it so much. I'll catch you guys on the next video, fellas. Peace.